CHL.com. After the Calgary Friday, do you guys feel like you have a good foundation to build on, like good things that you did that you can sort of keep some positive momentum going in Virginia this weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. I think our offensive line we've been building every single week. We saw a lot of good explosive rushes, fuels us, fires us up. I think we have a lot of good things going, and we're trying to build on it this week. We've strung a lot of good practices together and just keep going with it.
Did Gio seem, he said after the Cal game that he was the healthiest he'd been. Did he seem just that he had more pep in his step to you?
I mean, he always comes out and competes. He's always been really good. He fires us up. I mean, healthier, I don't necessarily know, but he played a good game and was out there just like he always is to us.
Tom Ashley, inside Carolina. Obviously, playing center is new for you, but you've had Austin Blasky. Y'all got a history there. How has he sort of helped you, and how you kind of like, at this point, really seamlessly worked into center?
Yeah, I mean, between him and Christo, they have a ton of center experience between the two of them. It's something that in all my years of college football, when I'm in meetings, I try to learn the center position, because if you can learn center, then you know all five. So I've been trying to know the assignments and the mic points and all that there. So it was kind of an easier transition, but then Blasky and Christo, they have so much experience, told me all the techniques I need to know, the little tips and tricks. I'll do something wrong, and then like first person that comes up to me is Christo telling me, you know, like this has always worked for me in the past, I'll go do it. It's perfect.
How has the communication side of it been there for you?
It was a bit of a learning curve at the very first, because, you know, I'm used to just go up there and you listen and you don't have to do anything, maybe make a call to the guy next to you and go play. It took me a little while to process, you know, get up there, see it, talk, get down, then you still have to snap the ball and do what you got to do. So practice has smoothed that out and made it much faster.
Hey Jack, Grant Sasher at Tar Heels on SI. Just talk to me how your recruitment process coming to North Carolina, who contacted you, or what you like about Chapel Hill so far?
Yeah, we lost our head coach at Rice. Scott Abel from Davidson came in. Didn't necessarily want to run the triple option. Decided it was best to hop in the portal. I looked between University of Houston and here. Obviously, I had Blasky here, someone that could tell me kind of the ins and outs of the program. Not necessarily the new coaching staff, but, you know, telling me a lot of good things about Chapel Hill. How, you know, great college town, great place to be, good weather, all that, and just, you know, Blasky was big and kind of put me over the edge that, you know, I could go far away from home again, and really enjoy it out here.
And follow up with that, I'll talk about Austin. What's your relationship been like with them? Because I know you guys played at Georgia, and obviously that was a huge part of your process coming here.
Yeah, we were freshman roommates there, so we lived together in the dorms. I mean, obviously played 4 years together there, so really close in all the meetings and all that. And then we went our separate ways. Stayed in contact for the most part. You know, how you doing? How's this going? I know when I played Charlotte at Rice last year, until Blasky got hurt, I was watching his film, so it was great to text him and catch up like that. And just, you know, I mean, we've been friends since freshman year of college.
Ryan? Yeah, on the recruitment thing, I wondered how much communication did you have with Mike Lombardi during that process? What was that part of the process?
I did find an agent in the portal this second go around. He did most of it. Obviously, on my visit, I went and talked to him, and they gave me their recruiting spiel, and I liked what I heard, and I felt like I could have a good future here.
On Benjamin Hall, obviously, a big game, you guys opened lots of holes for him. What was it like watching him run? You know, a lot of talk about just how hard he was running, and obviously his ability to break some tackles.
Yeah, he's a great player. He was trusting us, something that, you know, we build in practice. We try our best to give him a great look to see what the holes are going to look like in a game, and he trusted us and hit him hard, and it was good to see him run. I love explosive rushes.
Adam?
Chad Lindberg, inside Carolina. You talk about taking you some time to get used to processing and getting down at center and everything. I was wondering if you had to do any extra work with the snapping, because we heard that was a bit of an issue there in camp for you when you got up there. Was there anything special you did to try to like nail that down?
Yeah, I mean, when I first was doing it, my snaps were all over the place. It's not easy to do. You're only throwing the ball 4 yards, but it's upside down in between your legs, and you got to block someone. I work before and after practice. I mean, I still do, especially if I feel like my snaps are bad at any particular practice. I'll grab Gio or Max or any one of the quarterbacks and get a couple extra after. Early on, I did change my technique from like a traditional to a dead ball. It's been a lot more consistent. I'm still working on velocity, getting it back there, but I'm just getting more used to it. And thankfully, I went to center at the beginning of camp and had enough time to work on it.
Were you surprised at all that that was difficult?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have the best arm on the team or anything like that, but I would have thought that I could snap pretty easily. But no, it is tough, but it's gotten a lot better for me.
No.
Hey, Noah Weisskopf with Tar Heel 24/7. What's it like for an offensive lineman to block for a quarterback that can use his legs, turn negative plays into a positive, stuff like that? What's it like for you to block for someone like that?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it takes a lot of the pressure off. If you unfortunately do have a bad block, which it happens, that there's an extra safety level there that he can make someone miss, or it just opens up a lot of possibilities. I mean, somebody has to cover the quarterback at that point too, especially on the extended plays. They can turn into some of your best.
AJ?
You just mentioned a second ago you changed your technique with snap. Can you kind of elaborate on that, take us through what some of those changes were?
Yeah, I was holding it, like a quarterback with the laces and trying to throw it back there. Just was inconsistent with it, so now I just hold the tip of the ball. Can kind of really feel the whole football, and I feel like I have much more control.
When did you make that change?
Sometime in camp, not sure.
Noticeable difference, like right away?
Yeah.
Yeah, hearing back, I saw there was a bowling outing the team took over the bye week, and there was some volunteer work over the weekend. Has team bonding like that, community work been a new point of emphasis since everything has come out the last 2 weeks? Or does that feel like a point of emphasis for the team?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're all pretty close in the locker room. Everybody's friends with everybody. We all get along. Speaking from the people that I deal with the most, the offensive line, I think we're really tight. We've gone to meals together, and we all hang out outside of football. I think everybody's pretty good friends.
Jeremiah?
Yeah, Jeremiah Holloway with South Carolina. Chad, you were talking a little bit about Benjamin Hall, the day that he had the other day. It seemed as a unit, you guys, in the run block game, did kind of create more holes and things like that for him and for Doss. What do you think worked for you all, I guess, better than it did maybe in previous games as far as kind of helping the team kind of establish the run and creating those results?
I think we just strung together a couple really good weeks of practice. Just gotten used to each other up there, and just put it all together. And we're going to continue to build this week and continue to play our hardest this next Saturday.
Shelby?
As you guys looked over Bill and talking, what stood out in the coaching staff?
Specifically as offensive line, I think we did a better job at finishing our blocks, driving people downfield, playing just a little bit harder, a little bit more with an edge. I think we can continue to build on that and play even harder in the future.
And I know that obviously not really pertaining necessarily to you on the offensive line, but Belichick was talking last game about ball security and the sense that just as an offense as a whole, how you guys want to maybe kind of lift up, maybe some of those guys that had unfortunately problems.
Yeah, during the game, we were sitting over on the little offensive line section of the bench right after it happened, and Daniel King was like, let's go lift this guy up. Let's, tell him it's okay, tell him we got him. And we all walked over there and, told him that it's all good. Like, it happens. Obviously, we coach it, and we work on it to not have it because it's, ball security is job security. But, we try to uplift our guys.
Yeah, that was specifically with Nathan.
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah, I wondered about Virginia, if you got a chance to look at them on film. Coach Belichick mentioned, how much pressure they get, particularly if you're in third and long situations. What have you seen out of Virginia? What kind of challenges do they present?
We took a look at them yesterday as an offensive line. They do have a good veteran group, which we have a veteran offensive line, so it should be a great matchup. But they're active up front, good ends, good D tackles, good pass rush group, good blitzes. It'll be a good challenge. It'll be a fun game.
Anything else for Chad? Cool. Thanks so much, Chad.
Thank you.